Hi, my name is Jason Sturm, and I'm going to be doing a visual presentation for Team Unity Fest. You can go ahead and open it on Perforce. Set it low, 1920 by 1080. I'm going to be playing this as keyboard and mouse today. When you press the new game button, it's going to ask if you'd like to skip or proceed with the tutorial. In this case, we're going to say no, we want to play that tutorial. So, as you can see, we'll get little prompts like this at the bottom of the screen that'll explain certain things. This is going to explain how health works, so when I hit this little hazard, it'll do damage. Next, it's going to tell us that we can dash using the left shift or the right bumper to get over little gaps. There we go. And then it's going to explain to us that stamina is used when dashing. Next, it's going to tell us how to use the magnet. We'll take this little cube and shoot it at the button. Boom, on to the next one. And now we have what is more of like a museum or gallery view in our tutorial. So we took a different approach. If you walk up here, it'll say a little bit about what that item is. In this case, it's a permanent power up for health. This explains that it's attack power. And this is our energy or stamina or power. Over here, we can see what the sword does for basic attacks and AoE. We can do the same thing over here and walk into all these. And they'll tell us a little bit about them and how their basic attacks and special attacks work. As you can see, we've got enemies down here that we'll talk about, and there's even the elemental variants. We've got turrets up here that we'll talk about. And then we're going to get into the basic combat. We will have little prompts that are going to tell us certain things. So in this case, we're going to be told about smoke bombs. And we will have to defeat all the rest 6 of them before we can go through a wall that we put here so that you don't skip over tutorial areas. It's nice we have these little spawners of health and smoke ammo, so if the player runs out and needs something, they can go ahead and grab it. As you can see, we have a object spawner for our spike blocks, and we'll talk a little bit about how that works. And they should one-hit all these guys. If you're using the magnet right, you're playing this game right. So we have another little barrier here, and in this case, we're going to try and stay back away because they are snipers, and we'll talk a little bit about that. And so to get through this next door over here, we'll have to use these magnetic spike blocks and wipe out all of these snipers. Boom. Door opens up. I have a little blurb about how these things work. So in here we see we have 3 skill points, and we have some stamina and stuff over here. So we'll just go ahead and take a look at the sword and the way it does these things. And so we'll go right back out, and now the sword attack goes much faster than it had before. To leave the level, we'll have to go over here. It'll tell us a little bit about breakable walls. In this case, we have the sword, so it's going to go through the yellow wall here. And that will end our tutorial. So we have some nice little things about how these breakable walls work, and going straight into this upgrade menu and having these little spawns. It all should work out and explain the game a little bit better than our previous. Again, this is Jason Sturm representing Team Unity Fest. I hope that you enjoyed the demonstration, and we'll be working on this as we go through the program. Thank you very much.